Hey guys, it's Asher from YGG Gaming. We have Game 3, Round 3, Angryshark versus Despe. Angryshark is our two-time in a row winner, and we'll see, because we'll see if Despe can dethrone him, or if he will just fall like the other two. And so, in the bottom left-hand corner, we have Despe, and in the top right-hand corner, we have Angryshark. So we're gonna have another ZVZ, just like the first game, and obviously Angryshark's favored. Technically, Despe, it showed that he was gold, but who knows? Um, whereas Angryshark is a Masters player, confirmed. I have seen he is a Masters player. So, getting on with the game. Again, ZVZ, we're gonna have the same build, it's the same boring stuff. Yay! I mean, literally the exact same stuff will happen. No one's actually trying to like 12 pool or 14 pool or something like that. Everyone's going for the safe expansion. So we'll have to see. It really will just come down to macro, or one player will just all in with Lings or timing attack with Lings. We'll see. But it should be still interesting either way. So we have the extractors both for both players, so no one's opening gasless. So that'll just show that they're both going meta boost, or somebody could just go straight into Roach. But Angryshark last ZVZ he went straight for Roaches, so it's possible he could skip meta boost and go for Roaches, or he might get meta boost and still go for Roaches. Either way, he's getting the gas, so it's a clear sign. I mean, if somebody's opening gasless, then it's more likely they're just trying to be prepared against any early Ling aggression, even though it's not necessarily the best idea, but it can still help. And as these two hatcheries are finishing up, just pointing out Overlord placement. We've got this Overlord's gonna basically end up there. This Overlord is going to actually go here, right here. So it's gonna actually be here instead of over here. Most people send it right here, and then the Queen can eventually pick it off, or Marines pick it off eventually. But he's gonna go here, which is still high ground, in case you didn't realize that. You actually cannot see right here. So basically, he can see all this stuff, but still be in a less likely position. I mean, obviously, he can see the Overlord here, but the fact of the matter is, alright, we got a Spine Crawl over here for Despe. He is taking consideration, he saw the last game played by Angryshark, so now he's going straight for the Roach Horn. The problem is, Angryshark is going for the Bailey Nest. So if Angryshark is a better player, he can probably end up still killing Despe with just Lings and Banelings. Angryshark's going to take a third base, which is pretty common. A lot of players really don't take that third base, because most players will usually like two base all in or something like that. So most players will forget to take the third, or they won't take the third. But actually, in ZVZ, you'd be surprised how quickly thirds are taken. They're taken pretty much around the same time you would take a third base against a Protoss. Sometimes later, but most of the time later, but sometimes around the same time. 2 minutes 30 seconds, 2 minute 40 second. But here we have Despe massing up some Roaches now, a small amount, but Angryshark's just taking the time to saturate up his bases. He's getting the Roach Horn. He's technically, I mean, honestly, right now he's in a better position because he's got the saturation. I really don't know what Despe is doing. He's got 4 Overlords on the way at once, and now he's gonna. I think he got supply blocked, and then he was like, "I need to make Overlords," and he just spammed the Overlord button, and so he made 4 Overlords. So now he's gonna make 6 Roaches. Meanwhile, Angryshark has literally, well, now he just now gets some Lings out, but he had no actual army for a while, and he's completely safe. He's way ahead. He can make Roaches if he has to. He's not supply blocked, so he's in a really good position, and he's about to. Well, he's not going to supply block Despe because he made the units, but yes, this is a lot of the Roaches, and you might be thinking, well, how is this not going to win? But if you look here, Angryshark just now finished his lair, right there, and I mean, this is a pretty good timing. He's just 2-base timing attack with roaches. Honestly, and he sees the roaches, so he's gonna throw down spine crawlers because spine crawlers are good against roaches. And now Despe or Angryshark is gonna start pumping out some roaches. He's gonna get roach speed. The roaches are halfway across the map now. 2 spine crawlers. They're probably not gonna finish by the time the roaches get here, but he should still be able to hold. He can pull drones. He can do that kind of stuff. Whatever it takes to be able to defend this. And unfortunately, okay, Despe is gonna go in here, and he might be. It looks like he'll just be able to finish the game off right now, unless because there's no Spire on the way or anything like that. So it looks like this is just going to be GG. I would really have liked to see a game in ZVZ where somebody actually goes for the new units. It's kind of disappointing to watch this kind of thing. People that play ladder, they're just like, well, I don't feel like losing. I don't want to be embarrassed. So a lot of the time they'll just like they just try to play away so that they can win, as opposed to trying something new. Right now, it looks like Angryshark's gonna lose, but actually, that's a lot of roaches that just came out for him, and he's got technically he's still ahead too. If you are looking, like, he didn't lose too many drones over here. Angryshark's gonna be able to hold it off, and Angryshark's going to actually win. So that was an interesting trade there. I did not expect that. Unfortunately, Despe did not go straight for the drones. He tried to, but then he failed. So that was a very failed attempt. Now Angryshark has roach speed. Despe has his third, but he can't do anything because he's got roaches. But I mean, honestly, at this point, it's kind of looks like it might be over because the Spire is down for Angryshark, and whenever he wants, he can just go for the Spire and most likely finish the game, because I really doubt that he's going to be able to do too much damage, or I really doubt that, because if you look here, he doesn't have a lair. He doesn't have a lair on the way, and that would be really bad for him if Angryshark just went straight for Muta. He's going to go for upgrades now. He's going for the lair right now, and this drone is actually not mining. It's following. That drone is not mining. He's got 2 drones not mining. That is not a thing you want to have happen. That's 2 less drones that he could have had. Meanwhile, Angryshark is just going to chill back at home, get his upgrades, enjoy the lead that he has, because it's a pretty big one. And my curiosity is Angryshark going to go for Spire, or is he going to go for the Infestation Pit? Because he does get a scout on what's going on. He sees Spore Crawlers. He's expecting the Mutas. And this might change Angryshark's mind and make him transition into Roach Ravager Infestor, or Roach Ravager Swarm Host, or Hydra Swarm Host. Who knows? I'm interested to see. There is literally no... like, there's his eggs. His larva. There you go. So he finally queued it after so long. I mean, it was just sitting there with 150 energy. Not what you want to have happen. We've got 4 roaches going around. Not sure. 4th base is going down, and that is very important because that can give you another lead. That's going to put him even further in the lead since he is saturated on the other bases. Right now, neither player is really doing anything. We have Hydra Dens for both players, and they're actually going to finish around the same time. This will be very interesting because if both players are going for lurkers, that's going to change the game quite a bit, because it's really either lurker or infestor, and then into ultras. So that'll be quite the sight to see something like this happen. So, as you can see here, we have aggression coming out. The +1 did finish, so he's basically doing a +1 timing attack. He's going to move up the ramp. This might actually finish the game if Despe doesn't do this right. He's got a lot. Angryshark has a lot more roaches. It looks like he's going to back up a little bit, but the 4th base is up and running. Despe does not have a 4th base coming at all at the moment. So if Angryshark can do any economic damage at all, he can really get a good lead. Plus, actually, it looks like both players are going for muscular augments first, so we're not going to see lurkers yet. They might just be going into a Roach Hydra army first, and then going into the lurkers. Honestly, right now, I don't think Angryshark realizes the lead he's in, because if he goes in right now, he could easily have won, easily win. It was +1 versus +0. Now it's going to be +1 versus +1. So if he waited too long and didn't hit his timing, and if he had hit his timing, that would have been a lot better. And he didn't. The Despe did not have roach speed. Fourth base going down. Both players, they were about to attack each other from different sides. That would have been very interesting. We have attack here. Angryshark still has the advantage. I think he has just a little bit bigger of an army, and just getting some saturation on that fourth. If Angryshark can kill this fourth, that'd do a lot of damage as well. Lurker Den is now going down for Despe. We'll see if Angryshark decides to get the Lurker Den, but as of this moment, he's not getting +2 Carapace yet, which I think he forgot to do. That's not going to go too well if the if Despe ends up getting that +2/+2, which he actually is not. So that's also bad, because that means he's going to be behind on upgrades. +2 attack is almost finished, or halfway finished. Meanwhile, it looks like Angryshark's going to actually go for the rocks. He's at 200 of 200 army supply versus 178 army supply, and that's quite a big difference, especially in a ZVZ where every unit counts. It's equal upgrades, all that stuff. And actually, by the time he's going for a fifth too, and by the time the armies collide, it's probably going to be +2 attack, and so we do have that gold base being taken as a fifth. This is not a good spot for Despe to attack into. He's going to lose all of his army, and he's not really microing or anything like that. He's just losing his army completely, and even his reinforcements are going to get lost unless he's going to back him up. But that was a awful fight. The Lurker Den was just about to be finished. He really needed to not attack, just stay over here, be ready to counter, do something like that, because now Angryshark, yes, he lost a lot of army, but he just got it all back in a few seconds, and there it is. And this is probably going to be game. Even if he lost all of his hydras, he can't make lurkers right now. Angryshark can just back off, go for the third, either way. He can do a lot of damage. I mean, at this point, Angryshark's going to be the winner, because we've got a fourth base and a fifth base. Despe has no fourth base. He can easily take down these rocks, push through. 2 lurkers are not going to stop this. We've got 3 Ravagers, we got Hydras. There's no detection, but he can still see where the things are coming from. He's already going to take out one. Both of them go down, and that's GG. We're probably going to see a GG here soon. We did have the Hive on the way as well. But again, GG. Well played by Angryshark, hitting the timing that he needed, and able to take the victory. So that's the end of game number 3. Number 4 should be on the way soon. But like Angryshark said, that was a really nice hold in the very beginning, able to take him all the way through to the victory. I'm Master Zerg. Leave a like down below if you want to see more videos like these, and we look to have a rematch here coming up next. So see you guys in a few seconds.